was at school, I knew that I wanted to work, but I did not know what job I wanted to do. So I had a small meeting with my TA and Senko, and we used the thinking about what's important to me in the future about work tool. We used the community map to think about possible places where I could do work experience. We agreed it should not be just for 2 weeks, but 1 day a week for 2 years is just right for me. So I tried 3 work experiences. First, I started at Mum's school because I knew the teachers and the children, and I felt good there. Next, I tried working at Marks and Spencer's because I love to go shopping in the shopping centre. Then I worked at the Harvester because we went there to have a meal with my papa and grandma. So I knew the building and I had some idea of what the waitress would do. I used the working, not working tool to review each work placement. From this, I knew that I had a passion and I wanted to work with young children. The school then organised for me to have work experience for 2 years at a local nursery while I carried on at sixth form. I was sure that the right thing for me would be to have a paid job working with young children, so I applied for a childcare course at Milton Keynes College. At the same time, I had a meeting to change my statement of special education needs to an education, health and care plan. It was good because it recorded my outcomes, for example, getting a paid job.
So Georgie, can you tell us what happened that helped the staff at college to get to know you really quickly?
Before I started college, I met up with James, a staff member from Learning Support. He asked me a number of questions to help him fill out his assessment. I was keen to share my one-page profile with him. I left a copy of it so that he could share it with the staff in his department. The most important thing is that we kept learning and talking with the staff. To start with, my support was not right, so we talked about what good support would look like. I had a TA called Jo. She was very good, and we talked about what characteristics she has that supported me well. How can we find other people like Jo to support me? Well, I think having the right balance of me speaking my mind, but also getting the right support from my parents and staff helped. Some bits worked, but other bits didn't. So we kept learning and checking that the support was right for me.
Georgie, what are the things that are important to you, and what do other people at college need to know or do to support you?
The most important things to me are knowing what is going to happen clearly and in advance, not being prepared for changes to the expected routine makes me worried. Secondly, being on time. I am never late for college or appointments. This is so important to me that I like to arrive early. I need to feel that I am achieving, so it is important to me to get regular feedback from my tutors. My phone and my laptop are very important to me. They both must be fully charged at all times, so I can talk to my friends. The best support for me looks like this. I need to be with people I know and that I can trust when I am in new situations. I am a young adult now and I really want to make my own decisions. So encourage me to use my own voice and not rely on the adults around me. If I am unwell or upset, I might not be able to explain why. It is important to remind me it's okay to feel like this and give me time to think and space to work out why I'm feeling this way. I am really sensitive to noise. I know how to cope with this, but people need to understand that I can find noisy situations difficult.
Why do you think that all young people with autism need a one-page profile to help them move into college?
I think young people with autism will need a one-page profile to help them move into college. This is because tutors will need to get to know them quickly and make them feel welcome. Staff will know the best way to support them. Finally, a one-page profile will help the college to see what young people with autism are good at.
So what are your outcomes for the future?
Three of my outcomes were to have a paid job, to live in my own flat, and to have a car. Now I know that having a car wasn't an outcome. The car just helps me to get from one place to another. I can actually use a train or a bus now to see my friends, go into the city, or to get to work on time. Another outcome for me is to get a full-time job. An apprenticeship at level 3 would help me to do this. I have got lots of qualifications in English, but the rules at the moment say that everyone should have GCSE English to start an apprenticeship. I was not happy about this, so I went to see my MP. He agreed and asked if I would like to talk to the Minister for Skills about this. I met with Nick Bowles in December 2015. I showed both of them my one-page profile. I am keen to stand up for the rights of young people with autism.
So Georgie, which person-centred thinking tool helped you the most?
The tool that I have used the most is the working, not working tool. I use it to have conversation about my homework at school with the Vice Principal at the Hasty Academy. I also used it to think about my work experience. It was also used in my person-centred review. We have even used it as a family to think about buying a dog. As a family, we have learned that we want a dog, but just now is not the right time. This is a picture of Ethan Waller. He plays in a rugby team called Northampton Saints. I am a big fan and a season ticket holder. This photo is on the front page of my EHC plan. Ethan Waller encourages me to work hard and to dream big. I have a community circle to keep my dreams alive, we talk over the internet by a program called Zoom. The purpose of this is to find a way to use my own experiences to help other people. I dream about being a role model and a mentor for other young people with autism. I hope to inspire other people to see how a one-page profile can help. Here is my mum with David Grant holding my one-page profile. He has a child with autism and thought a one-page profile is a good idea. I think it is important to keep talking to people that make decisions. So, I had a whisper in someone's ear. Thank you for listening to me. If you have any questions, please come and talk to me. Thank you.